area, but they weren't going to drive 45, 50 miles, 60 miles, to do it. They just couldn't, for financial reasons and time reasons, they just couldn't make it in. So, we're just really happy to be able to be up there and provide that service.
Well, thank you, and I'm sure the communities of Kelliher, North Home, Washkish, all those folks around that area appreciate it as well.
Yeah, well, we're glad to be there, and I should mention we're doing an open house.
Oh, yeah.
Next week, our grand opening, and we are doing this in conjunction with Choice. So if you're up in that area, want to stop by, it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be on Tuesday,
okay,
the 24th, and from 3 to 7, it's going to be a chili feed.
All right.
And we're going to get some world-famous chili cooked up, and we're actually giving away some really neat door prizes.
All right.
And we're going to give away one big door prize. We're going to do a day's worth of ice fishing, house rental out on Red Lake.
Oh, nice. Upper Red?
Yeah, so catch some walleyes and stop in and see the chiropractors, stop in and see the folks at Choice, and have a bowl of chili.
Cool. That's coming up next Tuesday.
That's next Tuesday, the 24th.
Thanks, Doctor.
All right, thanks again for having me, Mark.
When we come back, we'll talk with Jason Brodina, and then we'll talk with the doctor when we close out the show in just a few. This is Sport and Spinal Weekly. More when we return.
Sport and Spinal Weekly continues. Get more online at Chiropractic Sport and SpinalRehab.com.
Has your vehicle been making noise? Get your vehicle repair done by the best. Bemidji's Best Auto Service. Bemidji's Best Auto Service is a full-service auto maintenance and repair shop. From headlights to taillights, tires to the top, and everything in between. Bemidji's Best offers honest and always a fair price. It's what they believe in and how they do business. When your vehicle needs a little help, visit Bemidji's Best Auto Service. Just a block north of the Eagles Club on Washington Avenue in Bemidji. Bemidji's Best Auto Service.
Preventing work injuries in the workplace is especially important in this economy when employers need to reduce costs related to work injuries. Chiropractic Sport and Spinal Rehab in Bemidji offers complimentary back safety talks to local businesses with options of complete training and certification, which could potentially reduce workers' compensation claims and insurance costs for employers. If you or your workplace is interested in back safety, please call Chiropractic Sport and Spinal Rehab in Bemidji to schedule your back safety talk today.
Your recovery from injury is so important to you and your family. If you or someone you love is in need of physical or occupational therapy, request Choice Therapy of Bemidji. You do have the right to choose where you receive therapy services. Choice Therapy will work closely with your physician, giving every patient the highest quality care possible. Choice Therapy also offers free 15-minute injury consultations to see if therapy will help you return to top form. Your life, your health, your choice. Choice Therapy of Bemidji.
River City's weather.
From the River Weather Eye Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Mandy Valuber. Beautiful sunshine for your Friday. Light winds out of the west between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Clear at 2 degrees above zero for your high. Tonight, skies become partly to mostly cloudy, a low of 12 below zero. 14 Saturday, cloudy skies, breezy southeast winds. We could see snow for Saturday night. Right now, it is 1 above.
Hi, I'm Erica at Chiropractic Sport and Spinal Rehab. I assist the doctors with patient care, exams, therapy, and x-rays. Call us to find out how we can help get you out of pain today.
All right, Sport and Spinal Weekly, we are back. Just finished up a fun little conversation with Dr. Erickson, Chiropractic Sport and Spinal Rehab, as we were talking about their additional location in Kelliher now, and Jason Brodina, Choice Therapy. Hello, sir.
Hi.
And then we were talking about you guys are joining them up there. You guys have a location up there, and then we said then you got new plans for the future for a new Bemidji location that's coming up. We'll talk about that later. But then you said, and we should talk about Bagley and where else?
We also have Bagley Outpatient, which provides the physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We have a outpatient clinic in Clearbrook as well that provides all 3 phases of therapy. We also have, along with Kelliher, what Dr. Erickson talked about, we have North Home. In our long-term care, we provide outpatient services in there as well. All 3 services of physical, occupational, and speech. Wow. And when I look at it, we also have outpatient services in Black Duck. So, quite a few places in the area.
I guess. Is there, Any plans for additional expansion? Like, I know you've got the north and the west covered.
Yep, right now we're doing pretty well.
You're
Keeping
at
those,
capacity?
yeah, we're at capacity, keeping those places going. We are pretty excited here in Bemidji. We're going to be teaming up with Snap Fitness. We're supposed to move into our new facility April 1st.
So that's coming up. And if people are like, oh, you guys are close to that now, right? You're right across the street.
We're right across from the street from that new building. It's right on Ann Street,
Right.
and we're super excited about moving in to that new facility come April 1st.
Now, in all the towns that you mentioned, do you have a standalone facility in each, or are you in different departments, maybe with a clinic or something?
Well, in Clearbrook, we can start in Clearbrook. We are in the Good Samaritan Center,
Okay.
providing outpatient services in there. At Bagley, we are in the Cornerstone
Okay.
Assisted Living Facility. We have a facility in there for therapy. In Black Duck, we're with the Good Sam Nursing Home,
Okay.
with rehab services in there. North Home, we're in the long-term care facility and treating long-term care patients along with anybody in the community that needs outpatient services. In Kelliher, with Dr. Erickson, we are in the old school.
Okay, perfect. And then Sanford is in that same location as well?
Sanford has a family practice clinic in there as well, so you can go and see your family practice doctor, come and see the chiropractor, and come and see us.
Well, and I bet the community really likes that.
Yes, it's one. You have all your health care in one facility, which is really nice. They have a workout facility as well in the Kelliher building, the old school.
Oh, nice.
And so that is a really good facility for the community in that area.
Well, yeah, and towns that size don't traditionally have, that much featured health care. So, when I say I'm sure they appreciate it, I mean, because they've been driving to Bemidji or who else knows for how long, forever.
Well, think about it. If you had to drive 60 miles, 65 miles for a 45-minute to 1 hour appointment, how much fun is that?
Right.
And now you can get those services right in Kelliher. And so the community of Kelliher, the people up there are really excited about us being there, Sport and Spinal being there, and the Sanford Family Practice Clinic.
And I know you've brought it up before, and I guess I was just paying attention now, but you say 3 phases of therapy. And you mentioned speech is one of them.
Yep.
Sometimes we all just kind of get in this mindset that it's all physical, right? It's all you.
Yeah, you get in the mindset where we provide the 3 phases of therapy. Physical therapy, which a lot of people are familiar with. That's the most common. We also have occupational therapy, which is a little bit different than physical therapy. They work a lot on upper extremities. They work on your fine motor tasks as far as your hands, office ergonomics, and posture, things like that. Along with speech therapy, our speech therapists are going to work with people after a stroke. They're going to work with young kids that have a difficult time speaking, can't say their whole vocabulary of words. They'll be able to help those people with all of that. Now, I'm probably shortchanging them a little bit because I'm a physical therapist. So that's one more reason to come to Kelliher and talk to our speech therapist next Tuesday.
I mean, you bring that up, and now a town like Kelliher has even additional services and more than just physical therapy. Not knocking the physical therapy, but for a town like Kelliher to have a speech therapist to be in there, that's awesome.
Yes, so we can provide all 3 phases of therapy for anybody, anywhere from 6 months old to 96 years old, and we can provide all 3 phases: physical, occupational, and speech.
And I suppose there's certain, I don't want to say it, old people always need physical therapy, but I suppose as we get older and our bones need, maybe we break something, or we're just not as mobile as we used to be, so we need that therapy as we get older, correct?
We do. We need that therapy. We see a fair amount of people that are 60 years old and older, but we also we have a number of people in our clinics that come in that are 6 months old, a year old, that are having some problems. Maybe a kid is 18 months old and can't walk yet. So we see a lot of different age groups per se in our
sports too.
And then sports, we see a lot of athletes that have injuries. Once again, in Kelliher, we'll take Kelliher for example. If they're an athlete and they get hurt, they would have to drive 60 miles for therapy to Bemidji. Well, that's quite a ways.
Right.
And so we can provide those services right there. So our therapist will see him right in that clinic, and the school is right across the street.
Perfect.
Our therapist would go right over there and talk to him right with the coaches and collaborate with the coaches and or the teachers in the school.
Oh, specialized.
Yeah, we will
Custom.
customized therapy is what we'll provide for
See,
our
living in a
patients.
small town doesn't have to be limited anymore.
Nope, it doesn't. You know, we have the ability to get our therapists out to you.
Now, is it because part of the industry, is it more affordable for you guys? And we know that you want to reach patients that it's tough for them to, because they need your services. But has the new technology maybe and just the way the world is, it easier for you guys to go to a small little town like that? Because some businesses might say, well, that couldn't be profitable. Why would there's a lot more to it than because you guys are looking at the aspect of, I'm sure you already have clients that are already up there, and you're providing even a better service because you're there.
We're getting, if you look at it from a business standpoint, we're helping the people over there that would say, it's too far, I can't go to therapy. Just like Dr. Erickson with the chiropractic care, he's getting patients from the area that say, I'm just going to have to live with the pain.
And they don't have to.
Because I can't drive. Now they don't have to. They can come and see us in the clinics. And we have people, a good example is our main therapist over in Kelliher is Marnie Waldo, and she lives in the area.
Oh, well, they all know Marty.
So they all know Marnie, and they all come to see Marnie, and that works out great. She lives right in the area.
Well, that's awesome. Now, you guys have there's a celebration coming up next Tuesday in Kelliher.
We have the celebration coming up next Tuesday from 3 to 7, so come on in and have a bowl of chili and check out all of our facilities over there. Come and talk to our therapists. Talk to our speech therapist. Her name is Amber Nickerson. She'll be able to explain a lot more of what she does as far as speech therapy, and you may be able to benefit from her services.
And you guys will be able to provide information, maybe a person's insurance, maybe they're already getting some therapy services, but now having something like this in their town, maybe they want to make an adjustment to that?
Correct. They can, if they're already coming in, and we can answer any questions that they have about any types of aches or pains that they have, any questions that they have, any insurance questions that they may have. If they're at all skeptical about any of their health care, come and talk to us that
And
day.
you guys don't need a referral either, like Dr. Erickson. You don't have to have a referral to go see Dr. Erickson. You guys don't need a referral to see you guys either.
For most of the insurances, we don't need a referral. With people that are under Medicare, we do need a referral for those people. But usually we work with all the doctors hand in hand, and it's fairly simple. But there's a lot of people that we see nowadays without a doctor's referral. That being said, we do work closely with all the doctors, so we get a very comprehensive plan of care for our patients.
So like Dr. Erickson was saying, a team. You'll have a team of medical providers for you.
Yes, and what's nice in Kelliher is it's all in the same building.
Yeah.
You can go to Sanford Health for family practice. You can come and see us for your therapy needs, see Dr. Erickson at Sport and Spinal, and it's all in one building. They also have a workout facility there. So once you're done with all your needed health care, continue to exercise, and you have your healthcare professionals in that same building.
Yeah. Is the post office pretty close and the coffee shop too? Just make one little run and your needs are set in Kelliher.
They are. It's nice to see a small community like that to get those types of services and allow the community to thrive. That's just going to strengthen and build that community.
Well, I suppose that there's no pun intended, but what do they say? A healthy community is a strong community?
That's right. A healthy community is a strong community.
Yeah, it's got to begin with providers, right?
That's correct.
Jason, thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Mark, and thanks for having me on.
You bet.
Questions for the doctors? Email your question to ssweekly@paulbunyan.net. This is Sport and Spinal Weekly on 92.1 The River.
Have you ever been told you just have to live with the pain? Far too many people today are living needlessly with pain and taking drugs to hide their pain. Every day, many people just like you are learning chiropractic care can be an effective alternative to drugs and surgery while restoring pain-free living.
For quality chiropractic care,